Hello everyone, I'm Bob, and today we're going to continue playing more Mine Mogul. I've been having fun playing it, and I hope y'all are going to enjoy these episodes. But yeah, our main focus this episode is going to be progressing through the missions. Which means we're finally going to have to figure out where we're going to bring the gold and how we're going to set up another smelter in here. But before we do any of that, let's actually put this roller here so we start getting some plates. If I can put it correctly. Let me just fix that real quick. While the roller does its job, I'm going to sort out all the gems I can so we can polish them for the polished gem quest. So we did have enough diamonds in the pile, but I'm about to remove this flattener thing because it destroys the gems and I kind of want to polish them. Let's just finish connecting this so they get deposited. One thing I'm not going to turn in is the rubies in case we do have a other quest requiring rubies, and we don't have that many. Let's get these diamonds polished and see what's next. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the rubies, and if that's the case, we already have them, so yeah. Let's just watch these diamonds go in. Boom. So now that we got rid of the polishing stuff, let's put our roller again. Just so we can have that extra money being made. Oh no. I just realized we also need ingots in here and plates. But luckily we have a bunch of ingots right here, so let's put them right in and finish that part of the mission really fast. So I've been waiting for a while and we're just about done with the iron plates. And boom, there we go. That is done. Now we have to purchase a rod extruder. And all that's left is to make gold. Okay, let's buy this rod extruder. Extrudes ingots into rods and it costs 6,000. But luckily we have 26,000, so it's not a problem for us. Oh wow, it's actually quite big. It's like one conveyor bigger, so let's get rid of this one and put it down. And let's make sure it's in the right orientation. And it looks like it is. Okay, so it makes them into rods, and we need 60 of them. I wonder how much they cost, or sell for. Thankfully, we have this handy dandy analyzer right here. Oh, okay, so they sell for $44, $41 average, maybe. So I plan to bring all the gold ore all the way over here. So if we're gonna do that, we're gonna need a lot of conveyors. So with that being said, let's buy 30 of each maybe. And then we'll go off of there. We're also gonna buy some miners. And a crusher, just so we could crush it over there. And what else? Maybe that's all. So this is where we're gonna make our gold setup. Oh. I forgot to pick up the stuff I bought. I'll be back. So my plan is to merge all of these like I did with the copper and bring it all the way back. Oh wait, we could blow this up too. You know what? Might as well blow it up to see if there's any more gold ores in the other side. Alright, hopefully there's more gold ores, because the more ore, the better. And this one only gives coal and emeralds and diamonds. Is there anything over here? Doesn't seem like there is. But there does appear to be another area we could blow up, so let's blow it up and head back. Since we're mainly focusing on creating gold ingots. So since these actually create gold too, I'm thinking about linking these with the other ones I have here. And that should be 5 miners creating gold. So let's go ahead and start. So I'm thinking about making a straight pathway all along here, connecting to this miner. And it's gonna connect over here. Put this conveyor just to guide me on the side, but first let's try to finish this area. I'm gonna turn this way, go straight, and try to keep it as close as I can to the wall. And I'm gonna simply make these drop the ore down. Like so. Oh, I have to mine this. And hopefully this one falls. I don't think it will, so I'm just gonna add another. Now let's connect this one to the other part. Okay, so far I connected this miner with the rest. They dropped the ore down, and well, I haven't actually connected it, so let's go ahead and connect that. And connect them like that. And the last thing we have to do is connect those two to this one. So let's go ahead and do that. So this is what I ended up with. I merged these two, and they all bring the gold all the way over here where we get more gold from these. And we're gonna take the resources that way to our base. On second thought, we're gonna take it this way since it's much closer, and yeah, kind of don't want to go all the way around over there. So this is where we're gonna take it. We just gotta switch the orientation of these. Let's delete all of this and make it merge over here instead. It should be relatively easy. We just gotta turn these that way. And oh wait, it's not merging together. I forgot. I have to use the little this thingy. I forget what it's called. And we just have to make a turn into it by using 3 turns, just like this. Now it's officially all connected into one conveyor. Now that all that's left is to bring it all the way back home. So let's go do that. I actually ended up moving this one more conveyor towards the right because that rock didn't let us put a conveyor. But yeah, I didn't think I needed to show y'all that. So what I have planned is to go straight here, turn, connect it to this conveyor right here, and then we're gonna connect it right here and simply just bring it up. And we're gonna maybe put conveyors straight along here, make a turn right here. There's gonna be a smelter right there, and I'm gonna connect it to the main smelting line or conveyor line. So let's do that and hopefully it works out. So I ended up getting distracted and got the basic cannon, sorter, basket lid, basic rolling conveyors, and the vertical bulk sorter. And lastly, conveyor blockers and T-junction conveyors. And then I went straight to building the conveyor all the way to our base. You know, something I forgot is the crusher. Where am I gonna put the crusher? We'll think about that later. One thing at a time. For now, we're just trying to we're just trying to put the gems over there so they don't get crushed by the crusher. I think I'm gonna merge this right there. And just connect it. Connect it. And they'll send the gems here and they'll get sorted somewhere over there. Let me just put this emerald in here. And is there a diamond somewhere? Oh right, I have my pile over there. Here you are. Get you and put you right here. Let me just put a lid on this and close it. Oops, close it. Okay, now we have to put the crusher. So let's remove some conveyors and put a lift or whatever it's called. I don't know what it's called. Let's put the crusher. How am I gonna do this? I'm probably gonna make it face that way, and we're just gonna connect it here. And that should be the crushing part done. Oh, just kidding. So we're gonna need 2 lifts. So let's remove this and add another lift or a sloped conveyor, whatever it's called. I forget. So I decided to make the crusher face that way and just make a little loop right here, just so we have enough space for the sloped conveyor. All right, now let's connect it all the way down. Now we should have gold ingots being made, and they should get here, hopefully. Yes, they do. But do we want that? You know what? I'm gonna remove this and remake this part, because I don't want the gold bars being made into rods. And yeah, I could also do some organization here. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn off the miners right here, just so we can sell everything and make everything look a little bit more organized. So I'll be back once that's done. And that's the last of it. We ended up with a grand total of 49,000. So that means we have a big budget to buy whatever we want. Okay, let's see what we're gonna get. I think I'm gonna get a rolling mill, or 2 maybe. 2 polishing machines. And maybe that's it for now. If we need more, we'll just come back and buy some more. So what I have planned is to simply just have the gold be deposited inside the thing. Oh wait, we have a cannon. You know what? Let's quickly try this out. Let's see how it works, or if it's even good at all. And hopefully it makes it inside. It'll save us conveyors and space maybe. Oh. So it doesn't go really far. You know what? We don't need this. So what we need to do is put some conveyors down, and I'm just gonna connect it right here and put a polisher right here. Oh wait, it's not a polisher. We need this one. Okay, and that should get the polished gold quest done. Now for the gems, they were previously getting broken up by the press or the rolling mill. I forget what it's called. So we're just gonna bring it this way and have them. We're also gonna need a polisher, wouldn't we? You know what? Let's make a turn this way to conserve some space, and I'll add a polisher somewhere in here. I want to put the polisher right here, and in case we ever have any more upgrades, we could put them around here if there is any. I'm not sure, but yeah, this is the gem part done. So now let's get to working on the copper and iron. I'm actually thinking of just having it the same I had it before, except we're gonna put them all along here. What do we need first? We need a polisher first. Can I put it here? Doesn't seem like it'll fit, so You know what? I'm gonna try to put the polisher right here. Okay, so it fits. Now I'm gonna bring this back around and put the, what is it called? The thing to make pipes. What do we need to make pipes? We need plates. Okay, so we need plates. And what makes plates? I think it's this one right here. No, that makes sense. This one. Alright, we need to put this right here. And then we're gonna bring it back around in order to make pipes. Did I not put this correctly? Why is it not letting me curve it towards the right direction? No, it was placed correctly. Huh. Why is it doing that? So after trying to figure out how to make this work, I realized that you could press Q in order to change the direction of the conveyor. So might have been handy to read. But yeah, let's put this back. Okay, let's turn this, and now we put this pipe maker right here, and that's gonna make pipe for us. Let's just connect this to the deposit place. Do we not have any turns? We don't. Okay, let's buy some real quick. Let's buy 15, 25 actually. Okay, we're gonna connect it like that. It's not like that. Like that. And that should be making copper pipes for us. So let's go ahead and turn it on and wait for the pipes to be done. So it's not working. Luckily I noticed early on. So this takes, like, outputs plates, and what does this do? Extrudes iron into rods. I mean ingots into rods. This bends 2 plates into a pipe. Oh, so I put the wrong one. Huh. Oh wait, this is weird. It takes it here and outputs it towards the right. What? Okay, now that we put the correct one, let's just simply connect it back over here. Oh no, can't believe I did that. I should probably start reading stuff. I always not read stuff. Wait, why is it coming out like that? Kind of looks ugly. I wonder how much they're worth. Let's see. That must be wrong. Why is it making junk pipes? Oh, right. We can't mix them, can we? I completely forgot. Okay, so we're gonna have to remove this and figure out what we're gonna do. We have to separate them before they go into that thing. So that means let me just turn off the miner so we don't create a whole mess again. Okay, so if we're gonna separate them before anything, we're gonna need a separator thing, a sorter, but not just any sorter. We're gonna buy a bulk sorter. I think we already unlocked it, I'm pretty sure, and we're gonna try to figure out how that works. So yeah, I was gonna buy one, but I had one in my inventory, so it's kind of big, kind of bulky, hence the name, I'm guessing. But where do the things come out of? Okay, so they go in through the top. Now, let's put this pipe in here. And I'm guessing it's gonna fall all the way down. It did. So things come out through the bottom and go in through the middle. So how do we get a belt under there? So after a bit of trial and error, I realized you could just place it higher. So with that, I'm gonna bring this all the way up, make a turn right here, and then we're just gonna connect it to the entrance. So let's go ahead and do that. Like that. Let's just make sure it works because we have a bit of a tendency to making things and thinking they work and they end up not working. So this should, oh wait, I forgot to put one on top of this order. So let's do that real quick. Now we need a iron plate, put it here. And that should okay, who made these? They're too small. They should just have an option where you just click E to interact with it and just choose what you want to sort instead of having to put something in there. So it took a little bit of planning, but I just put 2 of these here, and now I'm gonna connect them to the other conveyors from the sorter, and thankfully they both fit. I was kind of struggling figuring out how to make it fit, but it was more simple than I thought. So now I'm gonna connect them and we're gonna merge them over here. I'm gonna grab the plates that are over here on the floor and throw them on just to see if it works or not. Hopefully it does. Okay, so now it is actually working and we're making pipes. We have confirmed it. But I'm gonna let that run for a bit. But before I go, I need to turn all of my miners on because I will forget. Let's just sell all of this and finish this quest. Here comes the last pipe that we need in order to finish the quest, larger operation. And then we'll know what we need for the next quest. Okay, so we just need more polished copper pipes and polished iron pipes. Thankfully, I was already making those, so that just means we have to wait longer. So I guess we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. This is gonna take forever. It's been a while. I mean, longer than a while. And I kind of missed the part where I finished the quest. I wasn't recording, so but we did finish it. Like if we go here, not that one, this one, it says quest complete, so I'm guessing we finished it. Oh my, that's a lot of things we need to do. You know what, we could probably get this one done right now. I'm pretty sure I have like 2. Where'd that one go? 4. Well, we lost the 5th one, so there we go. 5. That's that one complete. Is there any other easy ones we could do before we do anything else? Probably this one. Oh, broken bit. A broken drill bit can either be found or acquired when one breaks in the rapid auto miner. Have we unlocked the rapid auto miner? Oh, rapid auto miner. Yeah, we could unlock it. Huh. Let's get some gold. We could get the gold right here. Excuse me, coming through. That's the gold done. Now we need to get copper from all the way over there. Okay, maybe this is enough. We need 12 copper ore, and hopefully we have it right here. Okay, it was enough. Now all we're missing is a broken drill bit. But before I do that, let me buy it. Machines, rapid auto miner. Purchase, and then rapid drill bit. Okay, let's put it down and put the drill bit in and wait 10 minutes. I think. How am I supposed to know when it's broken? You know what, and since we're here, we might as well connect this to the rest of the stuff. So let's do that right now. I'll make the coal turn this way. So if the coal's gonna drop here, we need to make it... Ooh, that's gonna be a problem. Let's make it one taller. Turn right here. Straight pathway like this. And boom. Now we do have this wrench which gets rid of this, thankfully, so let's get rid of all of this stuff. Now, this should work, hopefully. Let's just connect it like this. Oh, it's broken. Let's go. Take. Oh no, I took the wrong thing. Can I not take you? Hello? I guess I just gotta sell it. Okay, that's that quest done. And let's just make sure that this drill up here makes sense or works. I don't know how fast it is, but I mean, well, it looks fast. Still not mine though. Let's see. So far it seems to be working. Coal goes over here, broken up, and if it's not broken up, it just brings it back and puts it there again. This brings the iron over here to be crushed, and once it's crushed, it makes more iron ingots. Okay, well, the factory seems to be having some minor problems, small minor problems. But before we do that, let's do this quest right now, because we have a lot of gems right here. So let's deposit them, and hopefully it's enough. And we're missing emeralds. Luckily for me, I so happen to have an emerald pile just over here. You know, we've been flying by these quests, and yeah, we're almost done with them, even though we have the hardest ones yet to come. Is there any more quests that require gems? Doesn't seem like it. Let's actually activate that one and let it go while we do stuff. Let's do that mission. We just have to remove this, turn this that way, and a straight conveyor here. And that's gonna be selling the plates, and we're already selling gold plates, so that's good. We could probably do this one while we wait, right? We could do multiple. We just have to remove this and add another one of these and put a crusher right here. So we're gonna do 2 missions at once. Just gotta connect this straight. You know what? Since we have the ability to remove... Wait, what does this give? This barely has a chance of giving us diamonds. I'm gonna replace this drill. I think we're done with gems, so what I'm gonna do is actually buy 10 of these and buy 10 of these. Alright, so the plan is to replace all my drills, and that's going to remove the chance of getting gems, but then again we could just use the coal to make gems, so yeah. Without further ado, let's go replace all of these. Every miner has been replaced with a better one, and now that we have replaced everything, or at least the miners, let's remove all of this because it's not as efficient as I want it to be, and we kind of did take an extra step sorting it with the bulk sorter. So I'm gonna remove everything and just make the iron and copper have its own line instead of combining together. So let's go ahead and remove everything. Okay, let me try to figure out how I'm gonna do this. So this is what I have so far. I removed the unnecessary bulk sorter right here and just put 2 cleaning or polishing things and 2 rollers since it was stalling it a little bit and it was slowing down our production, and they just have their own separate thing like this and they all merge at the end and get turned in. So now it should be a little bit faster, and yeah, we're just gonna wait on the copper plating to be done. So wait, I just had an idea. What happens if we activate all of these? This is a brilliant idea, bro. How did I not think of this before? We're gonna get rid of stuff that we're doing currently, and while we wait on this. Oh, I should have done this a while back. You know what? It is what it is. Let's just get this done. I'll be back. So, it hasn't been that long. I just realized we do copper plating, not copper pipe, so yeah. I've been wasting my time doing this. Whoops. Okay, now for reals, let's speed through this and actually get the quest done. With that quest finishing up, I think it's about time we wrap up this video. We brought the gold over here and made ingots and plates, and we also started our pipe production. It was not that difficult, even though we made it a little bit more difficult than it had to be. We ended up with the same product, so it doesn't really matter. And yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see y'all next time. Bob, signing out.